So how would a new kitchen impact the Paulman house? It would impact me in the kitchen tremendously. Not having the room to allow the boys to really participate in meal preparation is huge. They both really like to cook and like to help, and a lot of times we are so in each other's way that it just becomes a bumping around match where it would be so nice just to be able to come in and give them a workspace and everybody be able to participate. I do a lot of cooking. I love to cook. And we cook for our own family, but we cook for other families too that are in need of a meal. And so it would just be really nice to have a space that's open and big enough that we're not knocking around with each other just trying to get meals prepared. It would be nice not to have to drag everything out when I'm ready to prepare a meal. It would be nice not having to dig around in my cabinets to try to just find a mixing bowl.
A new kitchen would be nice because whenever I try to cook with my mom, she always yells at me when I try to help her and I can never cook anything with her.
A new kitchen would also be very helpful because like when we have friends or family over, they always end up sitting in the living room rather than standing out or sitting in the kitchen with my mom while she's cooking. So she feels like she's kind of isolated, and if we're out here helping her, we feel like we can't talk to our friends or family in the living room. Another thing is, it would be nice not having to crawl into our seats, because crawling into our seats right here is a fireplace, and when we have family over or something, it gets really kind of tight coming in, because sometimes we have to scoot the table back when we have family or parties or something like that. And my head hits this windowsill right here, and it really hurts my head when I have to eat. So I have to kind of lean forward just a tad, just so I don't have my head hitting that.
So I think the biggest difference that a new kitchen would make to our lives would be during our daily meal prep. Typically that consists of Mary ending up in the kitchen cooking, and even if somebody else wants to help out or give some assistance, we can't, because there's just not enough room to maneuver around. We end up tripping all over each other. And the same applies too when we entertain guests. Usually there's two people maybe that end up out in the kitchen, and then everybody else is in a different room, and they're isolated from one another. You can't really converse and have a group conversation. It ends up with two different conversations. As much as the rooms are in close proximity, it just doesn't lend well to entertaining and kind of hanging out in the kitchen like happens in so many homes across the country. Also, the bathroom happens to be right across from the kitchen table, which is definitely less than ideal placement. A lot of times guests end up going upstairs just to have a little more privacy in the bathroom. And also when we're doing laundry, it just doesn't lend itself well to having people trampling around laundry baskets and anything else that may be lying around in the bathroom.
Thanks for watching our video, JTV.
And thanks for considering our kitchen for your project.
We look forward to hearing from you soon.